Hey everyone, so yes, we just witnessed one of the most improbable playoff comeback wins of all time. Let's talk about why and how the Bengals pulled it off. Make sure to like the video for the YouTube algorithm, and also only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Okay, so we just continue to have one of the best playoffs ever to watch as an NFL fan. I mean, we just had our 5th straight game with a walk-off ending with the Cincinnati Bengals defeating the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime 27-24. How in the world did the Bengals do it? I mean, we all know they have one of the better offenses in the league, and we saw them light up the Chiefs just about a month ago, but this time it was on the road and at Arrowhead, which we know is such a huge home field advantage for the Chiefs. And the Chiefs just came out of that all-time epic shootout with the Bills and Josh Allen, one of the best playoff games we've ever witnessed, but today in the AFC Championship game, we saw the Kansas City Chiefs offense look absolutely perfect. And I really mean that. Patrick Mahomes was literally nearly perfect in the first half with just a couple of incompletions as he led the Chiefs to a 21-3 lead with just 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Now, the Bengals did go down the field after this to make it 21-10 off a great screen pass touchdown with about a minute left in the first half, but the Chiefs drove all the way downfield and had the ball inside the 10-yard line. And they went for the touchdown but could not get it, and with just 5 seconds left on the clock before the half, they had a chance to just kick the ball, go up 24-10 at half. But as we all found out, this was maybe the biggest call in the game. They would go for a touchdown again as Patrick Mahomes said, "Give me one more shot," and Andy Reid let him, and they passed to Tyreek Hill, but he was stopped at the 1-yard line. And with no timeouts left, the clock ticked to 0, and the Chiefs got no points out of that drive, and that was huge. And trust me, I totally understand wanting to go for a touchdown and going up 28-10 at the half, and I understand that the Chiefs are a very aggressive team, a very aggressive offense, but missing out on an easy field goal came back to bite them. So, okay, 21-10 at the halftime, still have a huge lead, the offense looks unstoppable, so it's probably going to be a blowout, right? Well, what would happen in the second half? The Bengals would outscore the Chiefs 11-0 in the third quarter, where we saw the Bengals defense finally step up and they actually put pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And as we all know, Patrick Mahomes is really good where when he's under distress, when he's under a heavy pass rush, he can scramble around, make things happen. He did that in the first half, but in the second half, the defense was actually getting to him. And because of all the pressure they put on him, he finally threw an interception at the defensive line that led to the game-tying touchdown in that third quarter. This put us at 21-all going into the fourth quarter, and the Bengals had a long 6-minute drive to start the quarter that ended with a field goal to put them up 24-21. The Kansas City Chiefs, though, would then answer with a 6-minute drive of their own, getting all the way to first and goal, looking like they were going to win the game, running the clock out, but 2 sacks later, the Chiefs would have to settle for the field goal. And this would lead to a 44-yard field goal. He would make it, and it sent the game into overtime. And what happened? Unbelievably, the Chiefs won the coin toss to start the overtime, and Arrowhead went absolutely nuts. Everyone thought the game was already over. Everyone in America probably thought the game was over, not just the people in the stands. And, you know, I'm a big believer of you never know what's going to happen, but even I thought that meant game over. But what would happen? Well, the Bengals defense stepped up again, just like they did all second half. They almost had a pick 6 on second down of the Chiefs' possession, and on the very next play on third down, a deep bomb try by Patrick Mahomes was tipped in the air and intercepted all the way back to near midfield, and the Bengals took over and would drive the ball all the way down the field, setting up rookie Evan McPherson for a 31-yard game-winning field goal to send the Bengals to the Super Bowl. I mean, just what an amazing game. I mean, I'm putting words, you know, to the microphone right now, I'm talking about it, but I really was kind of speechless after watching that whole second half. I mean, it was just incredible. And what a story for the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, almost no one gave them a chance to win this game, and, you know, my prediction was somewhere around 38-31 Chiefs winning. I thought it would come down to the end, but I thought it'd be a lot higher scoring, but I didn't think it was possible when they were down 21-3 on the road. I mean, I thought the Bengals kind of screwed themselves in the first half, but they were able to come back. And to do what they did at that stadium was just impossible. Like, you know, we talk about the odds, and to hold Patrick Mahomes to just 3 points in not just the second half, but also in overtime, I mean, this defense deserves so much credit. They went from getting absolutely dominated in the first half to dominating Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if I've ever seen that in the playoffs before. And without them clamping down on Mahomes in the second half, this game would have definitely been a blowout. I mean, the Bengals have always been a team I rooted for since the old Carson Palmer days. I'm so happy for them and their team and their fans. fans. They not only broke their playoff curse this postseason, but now are heading to the Super Bowl. And Joe Burrow, what a game for him. He had to run for his life on so many plays and extended drives with his legs. I mean, there are so many crazy highlights you can take out of this game for Joe Burrow. I mean, he played spectacular. And of course, he wasn't perfect. He did have a bad interception and almost threw another one later in the game that really would have cost the Bengals, but he actually did a pretty good job for most of the game. Now, the Chiefs' run defense actually almost dominated the run game, for most of the game until the very end whenever the Bengals were just driving down the field with Joe Mixon. But what a tale of two halves, and as I said earlier in this video, had the Chiefs just kicked a field goal to end the first half, they probably would have won this game. But congrats to both teams on a great season and giving us just an amazing AFC Championship game. I mean, let me know in the comments below what you think the biggest factor in this game was. I mean, I just wanted to quickly make this video because it was just so amazing. And again, congrats to Cincinnati. What a fantastic playoffs we've been treated to so far. And good luck to Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, that offense, it's just crazy. And again, the defense doing what they did was super impressive. Again, like I said, just let me know in the comments what you think below. What was the biggest play of the game? What was the turning point? To me, it was that field goal in the first half. And then you could also point to the interception in the second half for Mahomes. But wow, just an insane game. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like for me down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we have a lot more videos on the way. As always, I'll see you in the next one.